Oh, Ant-Man's driving to the rim. Look at the hang time with the reverse tomahawk dunk. Anthony Edwards is officially inside of NBA Infinite. We're going to be showcasing this brand new epic card, break down all of Ant-Man's core skills, moves, and exclusives. I'm pretty excited because this is one of my favorite players in the NBA. This video, of course, is in partnership with the NBA Infinite Courtside Creator program, so let's get right into it. All right, so first up, we have Anthony Edwards' exclusive skill, Leader of the Pack. This skill is all about showcasing his alpha mentality on the court, and when Edwards is performing a layup or a dunk, his block resistance and his shot contest resistance goes through the roof. Plus, his high-speed dribble speed increases after his exclusive between the legs dribble. This makes him nearly unstoppable when driving to the basket. Now, when shooting after his exclusive between the legs dribble, Edwards' mid-range attributes gets a significant boost. You can trigger his continuous between the legs dribble by tapping the crossover button, which activates his exclusive fadeaway jumper, further enhancing his mid-range game. Now, when he's within 3 to 19.69 feet from the basket, I mean, we can just say 20 feet, right? Edwards can trigger his exclusive dunk or posterizer move. This adds another layer of dominance to his game, making it tough for defenders to keep up with the Ant-Man. Now, his dominant skill is called Alpha Wolf. Let's talk about it, right? So when Edwards is within 9.84 to 19.69 feet from the basket, he can perform his exclusive posterizer on any player with a lower strength attribute. Just drag the joystick and shot stick towards the basket to trigger this move. It's a guaranteed highlight reel, and it's pretty much a guaranteed highlight reel play every time. So now let's move on to his core skills. Edwards has a few key skills that make him a standout player. So he has Pro Dunker. This skill massively increases his driving dunk rate, both open and contested. When his strength and dunk attributes are 200 points or more than his opponent's defense and strength, his contested driving dunk rate goes up even more. At max level, the contested driving dunk rate is 5%, with an additional 5% for further contested driving. Next up is Poster Printer. Edwards has a chance to bypass defenders and perform a posterizer. If there's no one in front within 4.92 feet during a dunk, his posterizer rate increases. When his dunk attributes reaches 750 or greater, the posterizer rate goes up even more. At max level, the posterizer rate is 6%, with an additional 6% when dunking with no one in front, and another 5% once attributes reach a certain level. And the next core skill is Strong Finisher. This skill improves his layup contest resistance during a layup. If his strength and layup attributes are 200 more than the defender's attributes, his layup contest resistance ability gets even better. At max level, his layup contest resistance is 12%, with an additional 15%. So now let's break down his core moves, right? He's got Tomahawk Dunk. During this dunk, Edwards winds the ball back behind his head and slams it through the hoop with force. It's a powerful move that showcases athleticism. He also has reverse dunks. So after jumping, Edwards reverse dunks the ball backward over his head. It's a difficult move to time, but when executed perfectly, it's a crowd pleaser. And next up is Euro Step. This layup requires a great deal of balance and flexibility. Edwards uses a Euro Step to confuse defenders, making it easier to score. To trigger this move, drag the joystick towards the basket and drag the shoot button left or right. Anthony Edwards stands at 6 feet 4 inches and weighs 225 pounds. At max level, his strength is 862, speed is 744, 3-point is 592, mid-range is 590. So he's not an elite shooter, but his shooting stats are pretty decent. His interior is 441, his post is 322, dunking is 884. Now that's crazy. Layup is 876, dribble is 608, passing is 590, steal is 554, block is 416, defense is 600, and rebounding is 412. Now I think some of his defensive stats could have been a little bit higher for now, but I do think some of his defensive stats could have been a little bit higher, but there's no denying he is definitely an elite slasher. So clearly you could tell Anthony Edwards specializes in offense, dunking, and attacking a basket. That's a breakdown of Anthony Edwards' skills. I mean, this dude's an absolute monster on the court, and these skills make him a force to be reckoned with. So now let's jump into some gameplay. We got Ant-Man ready. We are going to be featuring a rank 7 Max level Anthony Edwards. You can see the overall is 92. Here's also an epic card if you didn't notice it already. Got the acceleration master going. Monster jam right there. So we hit him with the reverse dunk. I love it. Here we go, Mitty. Got those. Strong rebound. Let's win this game. He got the momentum. He's going for that jam. So if he has no one in front of him, he's got that speed advantage. He's going to get a poster most of the times, or at least an easy layup or dunk. Very dominant. And of course, he got the MVP for this game. He was balling out. So we are going to feature Anthony Edwards in a new mode called Hoop Hustle. Now, if you don't know what Hoop Hustle is, we'll go into a quick overview. This is designed for solo players, right? It's featuring simulated teams of NBA stars. You compete on a mode-exclusive leaderboard. Fast-paced 5v5 matches, focusing on strategy and finisher skills. Now, the general rules for Hoop Hustle, right? You have challenge attempts. There's a total of 3 free attempts daily, with the option to purchase 3 more. So you could play this up to 6 times a day. And the key is to get more Hoop Hustle points, right? You earn points for wins and you lose points for losses. Points determine your leaderboard position. For the game rules, right? The format is a 5v5 simulation with starter players only. Matches last 3 minutes and ties are decided by a golden ball period. The next basket wins. For synergy skills, and you can see some of those on the screen already, each player has 1 to 3 synergy skills that enhance performance. Combining these skills boosts the team's rating. The team rating is a measure of team power influenced by player development and synergy skills. The players have finishing skills that charge up through actions in the match. These skills can be offensive, taking shots, or defensive, defending against ball handlers. Now, if you look on the right hand side, you can see the synergy skills. The first one is Slipstream Star. So based on the team composition that we just made, this allows the team to quickly read and execute tactics, increasing tactical effects. So because we have 2 players with these synergy skills, the effects are increased by 25%. When you are setting up your lineup, you can look at these synergy skills and try to maximize as many as you can. I believe that is where the strategy is really going to kick in. Being able to find the right combination of players that have the perfect synergy will definitely allow you to win more games. Now, the team that we did decide to go with, I decided to showcase some of the other new players as well. So we do got Anthony Edwards, playoffs Tyrese Halliburton, Sagoon, playoff Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Paolo Banchero, Mikal Bridges, Evan Fournier, and we threw in Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Davis, and Stephen Curry. Now, as far as tasks and rewards for Hoop Hustle, you participate in a set number of matches daily to earn gold and diamonds, and you complete tasks and achievements through match actions. Climb the leaderboard for champion-worthy prizes. So I think we broke down that mode. Let's take the Ant-Man into this. So using your Dynasty lineup makes a lot of sense for this mode, especially if you have players that are maxed out. So on the right-hand side, you can choose your matchup. You can also refresh the matchups as well. And if you look at the bottom, you can see the rewards that you can get. Now, of course, everything that you see here right now is subject to change, but this is more or less a general overview of the new mode. So let's go into a matchup. We got the Knicks Nation, y'all already know. There are some things that might blur out because they cannot be shown yet, right? So let's jump into the matchup. You can see the team is lined up and you're calling a play. So you get to be a coach for this mode. And when your players' finishing skills charge up, you can activate them and see what they can do. So the first finishing skill is going to be for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You can see the cool animation set lightning strike. He's going to do a step back shot, splash. Now you can also call defensive plays. You can also tap the tactic skill button when it lights up to enhance the tactic effects. So let's see if we can clamp up Spencer Dinwiddie. We activated that switch defense. Let's see what happens. Ant-Man with the heavily contest. Strong rebound. Let's get it. Paolo's pushing up the court. We got to finish a skill for Tyrese Halliburton. So he's able to get that dime right there. We're going to activate a defensive skill. All switch canceled. And let's see if we can put it back on. There we go. So they got a Curry. We got to watch out because you know he can get those 3-point shots easily. They got a couple shooters, actually. They got Bogdanovic as well. They got LeBron. You know he's going to slash, so we got to cut that baseline off for sure. Monster block right there from Anthony Edwards. That's what you like to see. And they just chucked it up because they had no time on the shot clock. We got a good lead. 4 points. Step back shot from Halliburton. Splash. So it's safe to say we got this game in the bag. We're up 7-0. And it's a lot of fun. Like, if you don't really feel like grinding, or if you just like taking a quick walk somewhere, this is a good mode to play. Or if you're just popping out your NBA Infinite game between a barbecue or in between classes or whatever you're doing that you don't have a lot of time, this is something you can just easily grind out. You can play 6 times a day, 3 times for free. So now we're going to take Anthony Edwards in some 3v3 ranked. This should be a lot of fun. And then, folks, if you want to see Dynasty, I got y'all right after this. This is an Ant-Man video. Y'all already know. These courts are fire, man. Balling out in the cages, pretty sick. We got that New York City vibe to it. But we got the Rock first. Left me open. You know we're going to pull that. There we go. Oh, he's smooth with it. He's going for that jam. They're smart not to get in front of that man, because it'll be a poster. But you can see he's explosive. He got that. He's definitely smooth, man. I like Ant-Man. Another rebound. We got the Alpha Wolf activated. Leader of the pack is activated. Let's go. Off the glass, I'll take that any day. There he goes. He's got the lane. He's going for it. Oh, he's got loose. Oh, that's it. It's over. Bring it down with the tomahawk. There goes the cam right there. Woo! Offensive rebound, puts it right in. He just got up over the whole team. And gets to the rim with ease. That's going to be the constant theme when you use them inside of Dynasty. He's real good with that mid-range shot right there. Reminds me a little bit of Paul George with that type of shot. It's like a drifting shot. It's buckets. There you have it. Anthony Edwards in NBA Infinite. As always, I appreciate the support. I will catch everyone in the next one. Stay ballin'.